Okay, everyone. We've been getting some news about the upcoming Shazam movie this week with an official photo from the movie showing Zach Levi in costume. And the director, David Sandberg, announced that we will be seeing a trailer for the movie at Comic-Con next week.
Cool.
So here's just, a primer of everything you need to know about Shazam before you see this trailer so you don't feel like a dum-dum. Okay, he's a classic superhero from the DC Comics. He's the alter ego of a boy named Billy Batson. Billy speaks the magic word Shazam, which is an acronym of the 6 immortal elders: Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury. And then he transforms into the adult superhero with similar powers to Superman. Now, originally, the adult superhero was named Captain Marvel, but Marvel Comics released their own version of a character named Captain Marvel or Marvel. So the DC version just eventually started to go by Shazam to avoid confusion. But he goes by both names. In this one, they're probably just going to call him Shazam. Now, one of Shazam's primary nemeses is Black Adam, who has Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson attached to play him. Though Black Adam will not appear in this movie. He hopefully will get his own movie coming up soon.
No cameo either confirmed, by the way.
Now, they have announced that Djimon Hounsou will be playing the Wizard. And not to confuse you too much, but the Wizard's name, I think, was Shazam, right? His name was
Wizard
Shazam. Yeah. But he's just being called the Wizard. In later comics, he's just known as the Wizard. He's a 3,000-year-old being who is seeking a successor, and he's the one who gives Billy his powers. So what do you guys see Shazam bringing to the DC movie universe that isn't there yet?
I mean,
Fun.
lightness, right? Yeah.
Look at that. This is actually from, if you guys want just a quick sum up of Shazam with a really good story that's probably going to be what the movie is. It's Jeff Johns and Gary Frank did a Shazam story like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
52.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. And if you guys want just like a fun story, and it's the same thing. That exact scene is from the comic where he saves somebody and like, oh, do you want something? They get soda and they get to drink it because he's a kid. Also, I found out why they have the lightning so small, because usually it goes all the way down his body. It's so he can bend his body in any direction, so that's why it's only right here like Superman.
I like that Shazam more recently has been kind of a comedic figure. They realized what a fun idea it is to put a child's brain in this man's body.
Yeah.
And I think that they played that up a lot in the depictions. Even the animated series, when he shows up, he's just like a funnier character. The original versions of that were like this real weird experience for me, where I was just like, I couldn't get why the character even existed, honestly.
Yeah, there was a moment way back in the day that he was when he was first introduced, he was more popular than Superman. We are a long way away from that now. But this could be a cool opportunity for DC to kind of do equal but opposite Deadpool, something that kind of is an irreverent version of the superhero story we're used to, but in a more lighthearted, kid-friendly way than Deadpool is.
Right, give Ferris Bueller superpowers or something and see how he uses them or something.
That's a great way to pitch this too. Yeah. Ferris Bueller with superpowers. I love that.
And Captain Marvel, Shazam was always kind of confusing because I think, and probably when you and I were growing up, it was more like the classic comic Thor situation where Shazam was actually a different person than Billy was, and it was just like,
which what? Is why does this exist then? Why do we need the Billy part?
Yeah. like Thor in the comics used to be Donald Blake, and then he hit his thing, and then he became Thor. So it's like, well, then why is Donald Blake there? Anyway? Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah,
it is cool.
I love that it's not beer. It's cola because he could buy.
Still
beer.
a good kid. Yeah,
he just wants cola. And they make that very clear. Well, let us know what you're most looking forward to from Shazam. And as I said, we will be getting a trailer, or at least hopefully a teaser, some footage coming very soon at Comic-Con next week. So we look forward to breaking that down and pointing out all the things that you missed from it. And as always, subscribe to New Rockstars for all of our coverage of the DC movie universe and everything that you can look forward to. And thanks, everybody.